Shaka.
Thank you. How are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Chris Rossi, I
Yes,
harass you on email all the time.
Oh, come on.
That's great.
This is our producer.
Hi, Josh. How are you? Nice to
Sorry I
meet
didn't
you.
get a chance to say hi.
Thank you.
Come see us again?
Of course. Every time I'm here, I'll be happy to.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I love that Josh made a special point to come out and say he would like you to come visit again.
Yeah.
I thought you've been here once before, no?
I have.
I
I did
thought you
the
have,
weather.
You did the weather here with us.
Yes.
Oh, see,
So
I
let's
a
tweet
fine
this out, or
experience.
this will be when it's done. We can tweet it out.
see, I knew. Yes, we are. Shaka actually is our tech ninja, and he is doing.
He's doing it right now at the
Come
moment.
scoot closer to me because
Is that right?
I just
Is that
think
here?
you're just
Is that okay?
so cute. Yes, and this is the microphone right here. So
This is fun.
this is fun. Now, listen, this is going to get funner, Dayana.
I love
Am
it.
I saying that right?
Dayana.
Dayana.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our Google Plus Hangout. Have you heard of it? It's not yet. Okay, well, let me tell you about it. It's really, really a lot of fun. It allows
Oh, mira, venezolano.
Sí.
So at this
Sí, aquí estamos.
Okay, well, hi.
So this hangout, we get to hang out with anywhere from 5 to 10 people from all over the world.
I love it.
And not only that, but this is broadcast live right now, so more than 150 million registered Google Plus users are potentially watching us. Isn't that fun? What should we do? And so let me introduce you to the gang in the Hangout, okay? Hey, you guys, it's Maria from the Fox11 Newsroom here in Los Angeles. If you're just joining us on air, make sure you plus or comment. That way we know you're watching. I've got a special guest today with me. This is Dayana Mendoza.
Hi, everybody.
She was recently on Celebrity Apprentice, and also recently was a Miss Universe, Miss Venezuela. Can't really tell, right? You can't really tell if she once was a beauty queen.
Thank you.
I'm just teasing. But anyway, listen, let me introduce you to the gang in the Hangout. We have Trev, who's hanging out from the UK right now.
Trev.
Hello.
This is Renzo. He's in
Renzo.
Venezuela.
Hola, Dayana, ¿cómo estás?
Laurent
Un
is in
placer
France.
tenerte.
Laurent.
And Justin is in the UK as well. And a few other people may pop up in the Hangout as well from all over, like I said. So hopefully we'll see a few more faces. But listen, I was watching some of your clips on Celebrity Apprentice. You had a record, though, actually. You had the most visits into the boardroom than anyone else.
I know.
How
I
did
know.
you- how did
I
that
wanted to
happen?
engrave my name like right there in one chair, so I'll know that this is the only chair, and I'm not sharing it. That I'll be sitting in. No, I mean it's just. I think it was an easy target for everybody to have a beauty queen that, you know, where English is her second language and she doesn't speak it right, so it's a great option. It's a great opportunity for them to say, you know, it's a language obstacles that she has, blah, 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 or she's useless because she doesn't have any specific talent.
Oh my gosh.
She's just Miss Universe. It was just another thing. It was just another excuse, and that's how I slide under the table, I guess, so many times, because it wasn't my time for me to be in the ballroom when I was being so productive, so efficient, and so helpful.
Wow. Is that okay? Were you okay with that kind of dismissive type of reaction from everyone? Or
Well, I mean, I understand that everybody has a technique in the show. Some people will use a technique that way to take people out. And my technique was to work as hard as I could with being honest and doing things with my heart. So at the end of the day, we're all there for our charities.
Right.
So I was actually surprised to see the behavior of some people and being such an adult and decide to choose to portray themselves the way that they are portraying. You know, you choose to be as whatever you want to be, and I say it all the time. But
I happen to respect your tactic and your way of trying to win.
Yeah,
So, very respectful.
I don't like to step on anybody's toes. I don't like to disrespect anyone, and I like to own my
Miss Universe.
No. I like to own mis juegos, mis.
Oh,
how do you
Spanish.
say, Renzo? ¿Cómo se dice?
My game, my respect.
Exactly. Thank you, Renzo.
Very good. Renzo, I'm glad you're around to translate or to interpret.
Thank you.
Okay, I know you guys have some questions for Dayana. So who's got the first question?
Renzo. I do.
You know, he's got his flag set up and
I
everything.
love it.
He's cleaned up a little bit for
Beautiful.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Dayana, Well, un placer hablar contigo en persona. It's a pleasure, to talk to you, And I watched the whole pageant, the Miss Universe pageant, and I was like cheering so much. And it was even awesome when you gave the crown, to our another Miss Universe. And it was just amazing. And I mean, my question is, what do you miss the most about being a Miss Universe?
What do I miss the most?
Yes. ¿Qué extraña? ¿Qué es lo que más extrañas?
I think the people that I was working with, there are special people that I was working with that made my life a lot easier. Yes, and that actually I loved being with them. I felt like I was with family. It was a new family for me for me for a whole year, and you get so attached to these people.
You got, I mean, as Miss Universe, I have a friend actually that was a former Miss Universe, and she had her apartment here in L.A., but you were in New York, or were you here in L.A.?
I was in New York.
You were in New York, and you get to travel all around the world.
Yeah.
And what was one of the most memorable trips that you took as Miss Universe?
Oh, going back to my country, going back to Venezuela.
There's no place like home.
No,
right?
because you guys need to understand, like in Venezuela, the beauty queen thing, Miss Universe, is a huge deal. We're super proud of our beautiful women. We're super proud of how far we've been going with the beauty all over the world, winning Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss International. So Miss Venezuela didn't have a Miss Universe for 12 years, I believe, and then I went to the pageant. I happened to win the pageant at that time, and it was crazy. It was like, there were parades in the street, and people were so proud. So when I went back to my country and I saw all these people so excited, thousands of people holding little flags, like crying and being so proud, and I was like, oh my God, I did this. Like I made so much people so happy that I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I'm just another Venezuelan, but I'm happy that I can make people smile and feel proud.
You're making me smile.
You're making my day. I mean, you're making my day.
Thank you. You're making my day too.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, who's got another question? Justin, you probably do. No? Yes?
Yeah, I can ask one, yeah. With the Celebrity Apprentice, which are the people that you got on with the most? Who are the ones that you missed the most?
Oh, no doubt, Patricia Velasquez, the other Venezuelan lady. Probably because she's also Venezuelan, and probably because as a young model, when I started growing in the career, she was my idol. I admire her so much, and when I got to meet her in the show, I never met her before, I saw that she had such an amazing spirit. Like, she's such a hard worker, and she's so honest and truth to her heart. Like, I just fell in love with who she was and the way that she carried herself. And by the way, who happens to be another classy lady in the Celebrity Apprentice that did an amazing job and never misbehaved, and it was true to herself. Again, as I was saying, she was working for her own charity, for the Wayutaya Foundation, and I'm happy to keep in contact with her and to help her out on things she needs and start a new friendship.
Talk about the charity that you chose and why that was important for you.
So I chose the Latino Commission on AIDS because I started working with them in 2008, right after I won the Miss Universe pageant, because that was the platform. And my English was terrible when I got in the United States. Like, I just had like a sentence to say.
You can't tell at all.
Well, it's been improving, but when I got here after the Miss Universe, the Latino Commission on AIDS opened their doors. We started speaking Spanish. I met so many people that were making me feel like I was home. So I always say they were like my rice and beans in the Yeah. So to me, it was like going back to my roots and enjoying a little bit of what I was missing. And I started loving really the job that they did with raising awareness and getting in contact with everybody and educating about HIV/AIDS. So working for them for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, I'm in love with them, and I just didn't have I wouldn't doubt to work for them, so why not represent them as well in the Celebrity Apprentice?
That is fantastic. And your English, by the way, is fantastic.
It's
really, really good.
Thank
you.
You.
Get a thumbs up. Let's see. Oh, Tom is in from, and you're a big fan of Celebrity Apprentice, aren't you, Tom? Did you watch it?
Not the recent
watched-
one. I watched a couple of the older ones just because of, because of Trump. But no, I have not watched the recent one. I've got too many shows to watch, not enough time.
Not enough time. Well, can you tell us what you're working on now? What can we see you on next? Are you going into acting, business? What's the next step?
Well, there are things cooking,
Yeah, can
in the
you
pot.
share? No.
and I'm a good cook, and I like to.
Oh, literally, there
I
are
like to
things
literally.
cooking.
I like to literally put the food on the table for people to try it. I don't like to give them a taste not until it's ready. So no, I don't want to jinx it, and there are things happening, and I'm happy to have opportunities and to be another Latina that is bringing up more of our culture into the United States and trying to break it into the mainstream. So nothing. I'm just thankful, and I will give you another interview hopefully next time when I have my next project in the table.
We want you to come back. You saw our executive producer come out and extend his invitation again. So sooner than later, even if you don't have that project, just come back and.
I would love to.
Chat
Thank you.
with
This is fun. I've never done this
Isn't
before.
that fun?
Thank you,
Some
guys.
Google Plus can do it all the time.
Yeah, we want you on Google Plus. Talk to your
Yeah.
fans. We have a huge fan audience on Google Plus. Anyway, you
I
guys,
loved it.
thanks for hanging out,
Thank you.
and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Can
Ciao.
you guys take a quick photo?
Ciao,
Oh,
Dayana.
yeah, I forgot all about it.
What?
Yeah.
Can you take a screen capture? Okay. Cheers. Yay. Thank
All right.
you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, I want
Thanks.
mine at my end. Oh, best.
Ciao, Dayana. Best.
Can you take one, please? Thank you. Okay. You're just. Oh.
Forgot all about the picture. I can remember now.
Yeah, I have a friend. Her name is Brooke Lee. I don't know if you've ever met her.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, you know her?
Of course.
Okay, yeah, she's from Hawaii. And,
Yeah.
Are they still on? Can they still hear you?
Yeah, they can. Hi. Yeah, they are.
They're eavesdropping?
Yeah, they're eavesdropping, but we like that. So anyway, I told her that I met you today. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's from Hawaii. I'm from Hawaii as well.
Yeah. Oh, wow. How long have you been here?
Oh, I've been here for 11 years now.
Yeah. Don't you miss Hawaii?
Of course. This is like
Oh,
going home.
how often do you go?
I try to go once a year.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Oh,
I
you
used
have
to work.
Go.
Huh?
You have to go.
Yeah, I've never been. I used to work with this guy at the Miss Universe company who is Hawaiian, and he just bragged about it the whole time. And I'm like, well, I have Los Roques, and I have this, and I have that. But I've always wanted to go.
Oh, well, you must go, and I have to go to Venezuela too.
Yeah.
Me gustaría aprender a hablar español.
Oh, you already do. She already does.
One day. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you.
My
You're
pleasure.
lovely.
Thank you for
Lovely,
having me.
lovely.
Ciao.
Ciao, Dayana.